Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well and are safe, especially during these times. And I thought I'll share my story about how I got in the writing band 8.5 out of 9 in IELTS. Yes, 8.5. I got that with probably about 15 days of smart work. Yes, that's very important. Smart work is extremely important for IELTS. Now, I'm specially making this video to help those people who are maybe stuck at 5.5, 6, or even that frustrating 6.5 and just want to get that 7. So I'm going to make two different writing category videos, and each category will have multiple videos. So stay tuned for that. Today I will start with the beginners intermediate level. Whoever has just started to write in English, or maybe you have also already learned or had your education in English your entire life but haven't really written much, and you are stuck in that 5.5 to 6.5 range. The next time I'll make a video, it will be specifically for those people who are maybe stuck at 7. Yes, 7 is an eligible score, especially if you want to get into good college, or even you want to score the general limitations, the eligibility criteria of 8777. So that will be a different kind of video. Now before I start off, let me just put it across that yes, I am not a certified IELTS teacher, but I am a teacher by profession. I used to be a researcher, then for the last 3 years I am a teacher. I used to teach English in school, and then I moved on to being a science teacher. Apart from that, for the last 6 to probably 7 years, I have been helping people out with different kind of communication skills, people who need to just be able to talk or write in English, whether it's business English, whether it's just English to get you through college, things like that. So I have had many different students who have hopefully been helped. Okay, now let's get on with it. Before that, we need to have a notebook. Okay, we definitely need a notebook and a pen. I want you to continuously make notes. Pause the video 100 times if you need to, and just keep making notes. In fact, I will ask you to just make a separate notebook if you have spare notebooks around, or even just make a section in your old notebooks and dedicate it to IELTS and IELTS writing. Okay? Now, first thing I want to share with you all is, for someone to get 8.5 in writing, it doesn't mean that you need to be super intelligent. What it means that you need to be smart. You need to be smart in the way you're framing your sentences. You need to be smart in the way you are articulating your thinking up. You are thinking about something, and the way you are presenting it, that's what you need. You need smart words. You need very precise, concise words. You need to know different vocabulary. To be good in writing, you don't need to be super intelligent. You don't even need to be a native speaker. I'm not a native speaker. I have grown up speaking 3 to 4 different languages. Yes, one of them indeed has been English. I have been talking in English for almost my entire life. But apart from that, I have been talking in many other languages as well. And I am not a native speaker. The reason being is I am from India. India is not a native English speaking country. Okay, so don't think that it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be helpful. these things are only good for people who are native speakers, who just need to brush up a little. No. Let me help you through, and hopefully you will get your desired score. Okay? First thing, I want to teach you about the different types of sentences. Okay? In English, there are 3 different types of sentences: simple, complex, and compound sentences. Now, if you know the differences in these three sentences, your life is set. Your IELTS writing, whether it is part 1 or part 2. And by the way, I'm not sharing about part 1 and part 2. The reason being is there are so many videos online who actually describe part 1 and part 2 of IELTS writing. You can get your information from there. In fact, if you have already enrolled for your IELTS exam, you would have gotten that package where it explains part 1 and part 2. Okay? I will also link a few important videos made by people who have been doing this for many years. They've actually explained the part 1, what comes in part 1 and what comes in part 2 very nicely. So I'll just get on with the tutorial. Coming back to the types of sentences. Now, why is it important to know that there are 3 different types of sentences? Are you actually going to think and then write those sentences? Yes, you have to. IELTS examiners don't like you to write simple sentences. They love compound and complex sentences. Okay? Now, what do those mean? Let me share some examples. So, I want you to open your notebook and just write what I'm saying. The girl walks to the park. Okay? The girl walks to the park. Write down the next sentence. The girl walks to the park, but that's the important word there, but not to the zoo. Okay? So, the same meaning is being shared, but a little bit of addition is there in the second sentence. First sentence is the girl walks to the park. So, she just walks to the park. Second sentence is the girl walks to the park, but not the zoo, not to the zoo. Okay? Now, there are 2 different parts of this sentence. One is that she walks to the park. So, in here, girl, in both the sentences, girl is the noun, that's the main subject. Walks is the verb. Now, for people who've forgotten what verb means, verb is an action word, a word which actually depicts an action. Okay, it shows an action. In this case, walks is the action. Again, in the first sentence as well, girl is our subject or our noun, and walks is the verb. Okay, walks is the verb. Now, before I move ahead, I want you all to think which one is a simple sentence and which one is actually a compound sentence. Think. So, the first sentence is the simple sentence because there is a verb and a noun, and it's just saying about one thing. There's just one incident which is being mentioned. The girl walks to the park. In the second sentence, which is a compound sentence, it's a compound sentence, there are 2 stories which are being shared here. The girl walks to the park but not to the zoo. But not to the zoo. The main word here which is connecting both the sentences, can you guess which word it is? Yes, it is the word but. Okay, so this is a compound sentence. The reason being is there are two different ideas or two different stories which you can see when you read this sentence, and it's connected with one word, and that one word is a conjunction. It's a conjunction. Now instead of me using but, I could have used and as well. Okay, so this is the difference between a simple and a compound sentence. Just see how easily a simple sentence can be converted to a compound and a complex sentence. Okay, let's start with another example as well. Now let's see another simple example. The boy likes to eat biryani. Okay, the boy likes to eat biryani. Now that is a simple sentence. Boy is our noun or the main subject, the one about whom you are talking about. Eats is the verb. Okay, the boy likes to eat biryani. Now if I want to change it to a compound sentence, first and foremost you need to get into the practice of changing simple sentences to compound sentence and then to the complex sentence. Okay, I'll repeat it again. IELTS examiners love complex sentences and their next favorite is compound sentences. But the key word is it has to be meaningful sentences. Okay, let's get back to our examples. The boy likes to eat biryani, but he doesn't eat pizzas. Okay, the boy likes to eat biryani, but he doesn't eat pizza. Okay, that is again about the boy, our main subject, our main noun. It's again related to the main action word, the verb, which is eating. It's all about eating, but it's trying to tell you two different things. It's trying to tell you what the boy likes to eat and also what he doesn't eat. Okay, now if I have to change it into a complex sentence, I will say, as the boy doesn't eat pizza, he likes to eat biryani. Okay, now remember, in this sentence I did not use because. I did not start the sentence with because. It is absolutely not important to start your sentences with because all the time. Okay, it will be, as the boy doesn't eat pizza, he likes to eat biryani. Okay, now what I want you to do is, the next part of the video will have some simple sentences. I will be giving some simple sentences. You're going to pause it and you're going to make a note of them in your diary, in your notebook, and change it to compound first and then change it to complex sentences. I hope you got most of them right. Now, as a finishing homework, I'm going to leave you with some questions, some simple sentences in the description box below. It will be in the description box below. Please go through it, copy it in your notebook and change it directly to complex sentences. That is going to be your homework, and comment on the video. I will make sure to reply to each and every comment I get. Okay. I will also be sharing my Instagram handle so that if you want, you can send me a message there, and also just talk about the worries you're having with IELTS and everything. Okay. Please do your homework, comment about your homework in the box below. I will reply to each and every comment, and stay tuned for the further more parts of this video. Next time I will talk about sentence starters. Okay, there are certain words which can be used and which can be helpful to guide you, to guide your thought process as to how you can actually start a sentence. There's so many times that our thought process is really nice, it's very good, it's very creative in our heads, but when it comes to writing it down, we don't know how to start sentences. Okay, stay tuned for the next video and take care. Bye.